And we're live. Hello and welcome to another episode of Get Off My Lawn. We are a minute late, and it's Dom's fault because he started talking about opening packs of football cards and
sports ball.
Yeah, foosball. Yeah, because we're talking about it's I guess the preseason starts this weekend. I guess technically it started last weekend, and it's totally snuck up on me. I didn't even realize it was football season.
What's kind of crazy is that I got the email from the football pool that I usually do, and he said, "You want to join again?" And I was hesitating, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and the answer became yes.
Oh, good for you. I'll play vicariously through you then, because I haven't played.
So
much anymore.
It's the pool where you have to pay at the end of the year, but as the season goes, and if you win each week, it pays for your season. So one of the years I won like 25.
See, Don, we're talking about football, and we've only got one viewer. I tell you, it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea for us to do football again. Terrible show last year when we did football. Okay, we're up to 4 because I said we weren't going to talk about football. All right, let's run this intro real quick. I'm still not prepared for this. Let me find it. There we go. You with us, Styx? Yeah,
I'm here.
You on your phone today? All right, you're on your phone.
I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone.
Real time.
Yep.
All right. Hey, so we got a good show today. We totally yesterday afternoon, as a matter of fact, I threw a wrench into everything. The show we were going to do today, actually, we had to scrap or at least postpone for a couple of weeks, maybe, because I may not be here next week.
Okay.
Dom may not be here next week. And we don't really know if we're going to have a show next week. I'm in a workshop next week, and because of the time difference, I may not be able to make it back in time for the show to start. Dom is traveling to Texas to do all kind of cool stuff down in the great state. And so, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to have a show next week. Just a heads up, we may not. We got to talk to Pete. Maybe Pete and Marco want to throw something together and have a Friday night jam session or whatever with Styx or whatever they want to do, but we'll get with Pete. Pete will make it known, so I'll just throw that out there.
You know, it's kind of funny when I see the thumbnail, the new thumbnail that you put out. I'm like, what happened to the old thumbnail? I was ready for.
Yeah, totally scrapped it. We had a show planned. We had a theme that was going to take us through the next couple of weeks, and we'd had to scrap it or at least not scrap it. We had to push it back.
That's good. You know what? Let's get all ourselves together. I think we should, but we will get back together again. In a couple of weeks, then we'll put it out there. And actually, it's going to
be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to get Dom's blood pressure going.
Oh yeah.
All right. So how was your week? How was your week, Dom? Not a whole lot of exciting stuff went on in the big NYC this week.
But we were watching the
no giveaways.
The video from Alabama, the Alabama video.
I was going to say Alabama took it. Alabama took the mantle this week from NYC.
Oh,
that was crazy.
That was a crazy thing, and I tell you what, I'm glad that the party involved that started it got what they deserve. I'm glad.
Was just I don't understand alcohol and idiotic.
Privilege. You think you're privileged because you have money?
Yeah, a white man with a boat. I don't know if you can get much more privilege than that.
No, it's true. No, it's true.
But you got a big riverboat coming. There's probably signs all around that dock that say this is where this riverboat gonna moor up and let its passengers off. And you're not only gonna moor your boat up there, but you're gonna refuse to move it when a security guard tells you to move.
The boats to go. But you know what? I tell you this. The one thing that made me laugh about that video, the dude that jumped in from the other side of the water and he was swimming to the pier. My man was Jedi. They call him Aquaman. They were calling him Aquaman. I swear.
Security guard needed help, man. He was getting bummed. It was crazy.
Look, being security too, I empathize with him on what he does because I deal with a lot of people every day. And you tell them, "Excuse me, sir, you can't park in front of the hotel. We have oncoming vehicles back and forth, and we have valet. You can't stay here. Oh, I'm staying here, sir. Please, just put it across the street. I'm staying here." I'm like, "Sir, listen. I'm not going to tell you again." And
I
You
I
know,
blame it on alcohol. I blame it on a lot of things, privilege. I blame it on COVID still. I think we were locked up for so long, we just forgot how to behave when we were outside. So
Yep.
I don't know. It's crazy.
but that was
All right, let's say hello. Yeah, what's up? Real quick, Don, we got to say hello.
Yep.
What you got?
I'm just saying that was the thing of the week. Nothing happened in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was nuts.
I do have one story, but talk to Styx first. How was your week, Styx?
My week was actually good. Thank you for asking.
You're what?
I got some stuff done. Some stuff started that I needed to. The old personal life, so
The honeydew
it was
list.
good. The honeydew list, yeah. I've been putting off and putting off, and I finally started it, and I'll finish it this weekend.
Very good. And Jedi, I feel bad. How's Hawaii with the situation going on over there? Those wildfires.
Hey man, I want to thank you, the guys, Marco, Pete, everybody for asking about me on the tax show. I received not only from family, but I received just DMs from viewers and friends of the show, of the channel, asking me if me and my family were okay. Thankfully, yes, we're on Oahu. The devastation, really, and if you've seen the pictures, it looks like a war zone. It looks terrible.
About 60 people
Over on Maui,
it was like 60
last number I saw was 60 people.
60 people?
60 people dead, casualties.
Wow.
It was just
Unbelievable.
it's tragic. We appreciate, continue to pray and keep those people in your thoughts. If you want to donate, I think the Red Cross is probably the best way to do that if you feel inclined. Don't get suckered by some of these unscrupulous people out there trying to capitalize off people's misfortune.
Yeah.
But so no, I as from a personal note, completely honestly and from the bottom of my heart, appreciate all the well wishes and the thoughts for me and my family. But we're fine. But yeah, keep those people in your prayers. It's I don't want to. I feel like if I say it's kind of the perfect storm. You had a fire. I don't think they still know what caused the fire. At least the last I saw, they didn't know what caused the fire. And then you had the hurricane. We didn't have a hurricane, but there was a hurricane about 200 miles. I don't even north-south. I don't even know. And of course, those winds travel, and that created constant, steady high. I don't know how high, but enough winds that it just spread that fire like crazy. And it was just.
It was a quick spread fire, from what I understand.
Man,
just pictures that I've seen are horrible.
Huh?
Everything I've seen, picture-wise and video-wise, is just horrible.
It looks like a war zone. It really does.
Yeah.
It's
what
and
I
don't know if I know that they were flying. Hawaiian Airlines was flying people off the island, probably bringing them to Oahu. Probably has the most capacity to take the people. I don't know if the hotels and resorts were affected. Hopefully they're able to take in some folks as well. Obviously Maui's a big tourist item, so a tourist island, that's probably where they get most of their capital really is from the tourist business. So wow, I mean, I just hope everything gets up and going, but it's bleak right now. So hopefully,
You know what's the crazy part?
Quick turnaround.
Didn't we talk about what would happen if a natural disaster or something took away your collectibles? And then you go on last week, and then all of a sudden we have something that happened.
Yeah.
And I know Big Gotti, or people on here probably know him as Matthew Colin. He's okay too. Obviously, he's on the Big Island, so he wasn't affected either. So he's a viewer of the channel. So he was actually on the making some comments on the chat show too, letting people know he was okay. All right. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's say hello to the chat real quick. All right, Indy Key. What's up?
Then I have a feel-good story after.
Oh, you got a story. Okay, let's say hello to the chat. Then Don's got a story. Indy Key Comics says, yo, okay, we're going to have a little bit of So Indy Key is the first one that's showing up on StreamYard, which is where we stream from as far as chat. But I tell you what, like I said last week, I always, as soon as Pete lets us know that he's posted the thumbnail, I go there to check it out just to QA it. And GT Key had already made some posts at like 24 hours ago, and for whatever reason they're gone. YouTube erased them or whatever, so they're gonna have to share the title a little bit this week. Indy Key and GT Comics, who regardless is number 2, you're gonna have to share the title this week. So a little bit of I don't know. Technology. What are you gonna do? Jeffrey Drake. Jeffrey hit me up on DM, asked me how I was doing. I appreciate it. Hello, Jeffrey. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. BK Darth Dom leads us. We don't know what we'd do without him. Kingdom is here. Kingdom of Nerds. Hey guys. Hey, back at you, Kingdom.
Christopher.
Tyson is here. What's going on? Good evening back at you, Tyson. Appreciate you dropping in. Cosmic's here. Hello, good people. Cosmic's he's a really good person. Who else we got? Joe. Hope I'm not skipping anybody. Joe, good evening. Good evening, Joe. And Ronnie and Rascal, they're here.
Yo. What?
And
what happened?
I'm trying to see if I'm skipping anybody. I think that's it. All right, go ahead.
It's this great show, guys. I'm currently in the hospital. Why is he in the hospital? What?
Oh shit! I didn't even read his thing.
Read
oh my
it, read
god, I feel bad. Great show, guys. Currently in the hospital, so it's good to see friends.
Yeah.
What's up, man? Let us know what's going on. Ronnie.
I hope you're okay.
Hope you're doing good, Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just totally I was rambling on and didn't even read his comment. I just saw his name.
Speedy recovery
So,
to you.
best wishes to you, Ronnie, and hope someone's taking care of Rascal while you're
hope so.
laid up there. But best wishes to you. Let us know if anything we can do for you. All right, Dom, you had a story?
Yeah. So feel good story of the week. I go to work Monday morning. I go to the train station, waiting for the train. A guy maybe 6 feet away from me, 7 feet away from me, decides to whip it out and pee in the tracks as I'm standing right there.
Aren't those tracks electric?
Yeah, peeing. And I turn around, I look at him and saying, "You piece of fucking shit." I turned around, I said, "You couldn't go down to the end and do it in the corner. You have to do it here." He was giving me a look. I said, "You know what? I feel like beating your fucking head in and throwing you in the tracks because you're a nasty ass motherfucker." I was livid. I went to work. I was fired up at work. The guys had to calm me down. I really wanted to strangle this guy. I'm like, "You're the reason why this city is disgusting." I go, "Hey, mind you, you have to go pee. You got to go pee." And people are standing around and they're looking at me like I'm the crazy one.
Oh yeah, because you are. You're the standout because you're saying something. I mean, that makes you the odd guy out.
Hey,
real quick. So Ronnie had his second heart attack. Ronnie, we are praying for you. Hopefully that goes well. Everybody in the chat is pulling for you, wishing you all the best.
Oh, wow, man, feel better.
If the nurses are listening to this show, they're going to get plenty of Boba Fett. That is for sure.
Oh my God.
What's it worth? For what it's worth, Jedi, I didn't think about you. I didn't think about you just the same as every night. I did think about you. Okay, well, I appreciate that, TMT.
But come on, man. It's like you can go to a corner and you could do what you need to do, but you have to do it in public. People are crossing the other side of the tracks, seeing him do it, and you have people that are standing right there. And people,
I'm not making an excuse, but I have to be under the impression that if you're going to do something, you're not there, man. Something's.
I know
the wires aren't connected.
And
I
got a picture of him too. I took a picture of him, not with his thing out. I took a picture of him, and I kept staring right there, looking at him with the umbrella. I was just going like this, the umbrella like that, and he looked when the train came. He went all the way to the other side. I said, "That's right, man," because I was gonna whip your ass.
You need to get a Punisher vest. You need to get like a one of those like armored vest.
Punisher.
Punisher logo.
Instead of the Punisher logo, he could put a mythosaur on it.
The mythosaur symbol. I actually have a shirt. The Punisher. He's in freaking goddamn Mandalorian armor with the mythosaur sign, and it's actually a Boba Fett shirt. It just says the Hunter, and he's like that with the guns. It's like really cool.
What's up, Wolverine? Hey, y'all, finally watching live. Usually watching. Well, we're glad you're catching us live because we've got a little bit of a crazy show tonight. We didn't know what we were going to be doing tonight because this is all this show was thrown together in the last 24 hours. I think it's going to be fun, though. Yeah, all right, Dom.
Hey. What? I said this on IG, and I'll say it now for Wolverine. We do appreciate our replay watchers. Thank you for joining us, no matter which way you do, live or in the replay. Thank you for watching.
You got it. Thank you. And the Cosmic One, yes. When people see me, for some reason they act crazy. I don't understand. Meanwhile, I'm crazier, and I just don't understand why. But that's New York City for you.
Don, what you got for us?
All right. You know what? I got one package. it came pretty quick. I bought this on eBay. It's a comic, a raw
comic.
I hope it's not a pop.
Oh my god!
It's a pretty flat pop. It's flat Stanley.
There'd be the perfect pop being flat. Hey, listen, I don't know. There's been a lot of stories about Funko. Really, they're going to be cutting 30% of their production. So,
got to be careful what we say about SNS Tyson. We got one of their staff on our staff. He's kind of a cross pollinator, if you will, and. Yeah, I still think we're more prepared than SNS, even with the rush we did on the show.
I was able to pick
I
this
prepped
up.
the same way they always did. So
I was able to pick this up, but it was about like $10 on eBay, and I picked it up. It was actually a Canadian Digest Transformers #2.
Oh, I have that.
Yeah, so I got the #3 and the #2, and I had to pick up the 1 and 4 because I'm actually going for the run. What I'm going to try to do is put just the first 4 issues of every run in all the different the foreign countries too. I'm going to try to pick up what I can find. The first 4 issues.
I forgot about.
I think there's only 4 or 6 of those digests.
There's actually #9 with Starscream and Short Circuit. Is that cover?
And then the GI Joe one, the same thing. It goes.
Yeah, you got a GI Joe one. I'm going to probably get that. I'm about to pick up a GI Joe.
I'm trying to think. This may be 2 weeks in a row. You have not opened any Boba Fett.
I know. It's kind of things are kind of slow. I actually I've been traveling, going to.
That's probably more strange than a guy pissing on the tracks. To be honest with you,
I actually have 2 things that are coming that I don't know when it's coming, but yeah, that's. But yeah, that's it for now. And I got some pickups that I picked up some books today. My comics that I got. I'll show a little bit.
All right. Yeah, we'll do some more pickups later. Right now, what
I've only got one. I've only got one. You want me to do it now, or
you want to do it now,
later?
or you want to do it later?
That's up to you.
I'll do it later. Let's get into the news. Let's hop into the news.
All right.
Let's see.
All right. We do have this is a collaboration of news between me and Styx because we like, hey, maybe we need to make the news longer since we don't really know what the hell we're doing today. So this may be a little longer news segment.
Quick question, Jedi. Let me ask you a question. If I was to send you a video, we can't show a YouTube video of something that I find very amusing and hysterical, and it's
it depends on the video. I'm not an expert on this stuff. I don't know. Yeah,
there are ways to upload them. Yeah, there are ways.
I could stream them if it's as long as it's not somebody else's show, like if it's an IG video or something.
No, it's an IG video. What it is, it's a clip from a movie, and it is a meme the meme out there. Everyone's favorite.
Let's hold it till next week. We'll take a look at it next.
Because it's something big in the news now. That's why. All right.
I think with movies, because Pete, we show little short movie clips sometimes for our good one and all this. I don't know the rules on that stuff. I don't know if it has to do with how long it is. I don't know. That's Pete's the brains.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on to news. I already covered this a little bit in the opening, but Jason Momoa was obviously Jason Momoa is a native of Hawaii. So he's obviously devastated by the Maui wildfires, and his quote: "We are devastated and heartbroken for our friends and Ohana on Maui, and have been impacted by recent wildfires." So Jason, obviously, he's in a position where he can help, and I'm sure he is. A lot of other celebrities I've heard are also helping. I heard Oprah is providing some assistance, and a couple of others also. But just thought I'd throw that in there.
Thank you, Ronnie.
All right, this is you, Styx.
All right. So this weekend, box office, really the only movie. I don't think there was anything else that came out this weekend. Turtles was last weekend. The Last Voyage of the Dementor by Bram Stoker. This is a chronicle of when Dracula came over on the ship to the U.S. Looked like a good movie. The previews haven't been kind to it, but small run.
I've never heard of this
So-
movie. What is it?
Yeah, the last voyage of the
It's supposed to be
Demeter.
like a prequel to Dracula or something like that.
It's kind of like
Oh,
takes
maybe
place
I
in
haven't heard
between.
about it. Wait a minute. I thought Blue Beetle opened this weekend. Is that
No,
next
the
weekend?
18th.
It's next
The
weekend.
18th,
It's
next week.
Next
yeah,
weekend.
next
Okay.
weekend. Next week. Yeah, they were preview shows for Blue Beetle, but it opens next weekend. Projected to get 6 to 11 million, but it's only in 2,700 theaters. I'm gonna go see this. I like Dracula type stuff, so this is on my radar. So I thought I'd add it in, but it made good in previews at 750,000. So I'm not sure what the cost of it was to make. I don't think it's too much.
It's got to be in
Yes.
a couple of million because you know, think about a Hollywood movie.
I can't.
Like-
I can't believe it's more than $5 million.
Well, exactly, but it is in the millions because you know there's
Yeah.
a movie that came out that actually did pretty good in the film festival. It was a horror flick by two YouTubers. The one with the hand, you touch the hand, and it's,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. and it's by two YouTubers. So horror flicks, there's a lot of money to be made in horror flicks, and you possibly can make it for
A lot of
cheap.
the- yeah, a lot of these companies make horror films because it usually costs them $5 to $10 million, and if it's really good, they can make double or triple that at the theater. So good on them.
I wish,
Again,
I,
this
wish
is-
I could contribute to this. I may have
Yeah.
seen this trailer.
I happened to see this on a YouTube video, like you know how in between the it'll play like a clip or something in between a YouTube video or whatever, and the trailer came up. I'm like, I'd never seen that before, so I looked into it, and it got me interested. So I don't know if you like Dracula. You know, Bram Stoker is a huge draw as far as Dracula goes. So that's it for that one.
All right.
Um,
I don't think I'm going to the movies this weekend, but
no.
speaking of Blue Beetle,
Yeah, Blue Beetle. First reactions are out. They had reviews, you know, like media reviews and like Open Pocket, where you can go watch the movie ahead of its release. Getting really good reviews, or at least
wow.
it's getting.
Joe says production of that last movie was $45 million.
Really,
Wow.
45 mils.
Vampires
I'm
are
surprised. I'm surprised at that. I mean, that must be all CG because I don't think that doesn't seem to me like it.
Because you would think that this
Was it?
movie, Blue Beetle, is CG driven and a lot of
Right.
money to make it compared
Yeah,
to.
I would think there's probably a lot of CGI in this.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, I think so. This one might be like 110 million, right? So, or up. Projected opening next weekend is $30 million, slightly off from.
Okay, I got a
I
question
actually-
on this one. Go ahead and finish. I interrupted. Go ahead and finish. I do have a question on this one.
I was gonna say that the 30 million is slightly off of like the Flash and Black Adam predictions, but I think with the positive reactions coming out now, the word of mouth will build that up a little bit. I mean, it might get up to like 40 or 50. Go ahead. What's your question?
So, well, you kind of preempted what. So, I'm just wondering. So, obviously some people have seen this now, and some people are saying good things about it. But we've seen that before with movies that ended up falling flat, where the early views, people said it was good, and then it fell flat. I just wonder, there's been a big build up to this because it's James Gunn. You know, he's taking over James. And
this was filmed before James Gunn took over.
Oh,
Yeah.
this was done before James Gunn.
Yeah, before James Gunn took over, but he
Yeah,
said
this
it's
was
part
before.
of the new DCU.
Okay, because I was wondering if that was gonna build up, if that was part of the build up for this was this James Gunn DC.
Right. So what James Gunn has said about this movie is that Blue Beetle will be a major player or a player in his new DCEU. Not so much this movie, but Blue Beetle, the character, play a part.
Okay.
Now, leading up to this, I mean, it originally was supposed to be a day-and-day release on HBO Max. And then the previous showrunner, was it Zaslav? Is that who it was? Said, no, let's put it into the theaters. And apparently that's been 100% the right way to go because of the reactions it's getting. Now, I will say the reactions that it's getting, it's it's not like like a Marvel movie reaction but everyone's saying it's better than they thought. They're saying it's got a lot, it's got a lot of good comedy and some good action and stuff like that. So it's a good, solid movie. And that's all you can expect.
Love letter to the Latino culture. Okay.
Yeah, and a love because most of the characters in there are Latino.
Right.
Apparently, they turned around and said that this has a possibility to being the DC's version of Spider-Man. They put a little thing. So who knows? We'll see what happens. Like I said, you got to hope that freaking James Gunn DCU can really live up to its bill, because you probably had the next story another DC character that thought that she was getting a third film.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. So
I added it. Well, there it is, Tom, right there. Wonder Woman 3 won't fly in the new DC universe, despite Gal Gadot teasing development plans. So, despite recent comments from Gal claiming DC heads James Gunn and Peter Safran told her directly, apparently, that they would develop a Wonder Woman 3. Sources with knowledge of the situation tell Variety it's not the case. According to sources, a third Wonder Woman film is not in development at DC Studios, nor do Gunn and Safran have plans to do so. Let's see, blah. Except for the Paradise Lost prequel series for Max, apparently. But I guess Gadot, apparently, this conversation, her quote was, "I was invited to a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran," Gadot said, "and what they told me," and I'm quoting, "You're in the best hands. We're going to develop Wonder Woman 3 with you. We love you as Wonder Woman, and you've got nothing to worry about." So time will tell. Well, so basically, that tells me is they were just handling her, basically.
I tell you what.
She's a celebrity. They didn't want to burn any bridges, so they're just, handling
Listen,
it.
I'll definitely invite her to my movie. She's welcome anytime. And listen, you can't not give this beauty a movie, because
you can give her movies, but you don't have to give her another Wonder Woman movie.
I know.
That last one was terrible.
I know, but I tell you what, I will produce and have her star in my Wonder Woman 3.
Well, she's in a new is it a movie or a series on Netflix or something? Yeah. I don't know if it's dropped yet, but I'm sure she's not going to be lacking for work. Let's put it that way.
No. She has a commercial with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they promote their new thing, the Arnold commercial. So
yeah, listen, I'd be surprised if they don't do a Wonder Woman 3 with her. I mean, she's very popular with the fans as being that character. But I think you're right. In the way it sounds, they were kind of fluffing her. Hey, we love you. We want to do something more with you. But I don't think that constitutes there actually being a movie in production.
She's getting older every day, aren't we all? All right. Let's see. Go home, man. BK, no love for Gal. Let's see. Blue Beetle ain't no Spider-Man. That's what Joe says. All right, let's see what's next.
Well, listen. Before you say anything, Tyson, I'm sorry. You had put an email. You put a message earlier. I did not get those Boba Fett Air Jordans that were customs. Unfortunately, yet. If I find them, yes. But now, no.
You can get your own custom done.
Yes.
Oh, Joe's being a little nasty over here. Joe's the mustache ride.
Hey,
Joe
I said that.
Joe is he's perfect for this show.
Yeah. All right. Johnny Hardwick, the voice of Dale on King of the Hill, has died at age of 64. He did over 200 episodes as producer and a writer, apparently, of the show. He won an Emmy in 1999 for the program. This is a great show. If you haven't seen King of the Hill, I'm sorry to see this happening.
How old was he? He doesn't look old in this picture at all.
This picture is an older picture, probably from 90. They said he was 64.
Oh, that's not old.
What did he die of?
Better not be old.
There was no report of how he died, so I'm guessing it was natural causes of some sort.
Oh, Corbin. There's a name I haven't heard in a while. Like what Corbin's up to. I miss Corbin.
He's living in Denver now. He's living the high life up in Denver.
Oh my
The
gosh.
Miller high life.
High life. No pun intended. He's living the high life in Colorado. All right.
That's right.
All right. Hollywood. Okay, here we go. You knew I wasn't going to let Barbie go unscathed in this. So, Hollywood blockbuster Barbie opens in Japan after atomic bomb controversy. So this is nothing. I guess it is partly. Hollywood blockbuster Barbie hit theaters in Japan on last Friday, when Barbenheimer memes linking the doll-themed film to the atomic bomb caused a stir and made distributors Warner Brother apologize ahead of the release. The Barbenheimer combo sparked a backlash in Japan, wonder why, as the nation earlier this month marked the memorials of the U.S. atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki 78 years ago. Change.org launched a petition on August 1st demanding that Warner Brothers and Universal Studios, the studio behind Oppenheimer, call a halt to the Barbenheimer hashtag on social media, and that petition's collected we'll say 23,000. No Japan release date has been announced for Oppenheimer, which has been criticized largely for ignoring the atomic bomb destruction of two major cities in Japan in 1945, accounting for more than 200,000 deaths. I will say this now. Am I still the only one that's seen Oppenheimer?
Yep.
Yes. Yep. You probably will be.
Yeah, that was one of the things actually I talked to my son about after we saw Oppenheimer. Was I thought that it did not. Now I almost want to think it was by design. It did not talk a lot about the devastation of the.
Well, that's not the point of the movie, right? The point of the movie is the making of it.
Exactly. It wasn't. It was not even. It was nowhere. I mean, it was there as to amplify as part of the story, but no, it was not the focus of the movie at all. So, right. But at the same time, I understand that, and this is one of the things I brought up to my son was as big a I don't know, event is probably the wrong word, but as big a mark in history as that was, it probably doesn't take much to touch a nerve for Japanese.
Oh, sure.
Especially older generations. So anyway,
yeah.
AOA, I lived in Japan for most of my career, actually, yeah. I would say probably 20 years of my 30 years in the Navy was spent in Japan. So, yeah.
Did you learn to speak it while you were there or no?
Just very basic conversation, enough to be polite, basically. I couldn't even carry a conversation. I could just polite remarks and greetings and things like that.
See, I would have learned the curse words. Know all those already. Yeah, the curse words. That's the first thing you should learn.
Japan's a great nation.
You should learn curse words in every nationality and every first place you go. So it's best so you can curse and know you have.
So you can recognize them would be the. Yeah. All right, more about Barbie and Asia. Why did Barbie bomb? No pun intended for our previous conversation. Why did Barbie bomb in South Korea? According to Korean Film Council, Barbie only managed an 8th place finish at the box office in Korea over the August 4th and 6th weekend, grossing only just short of $3,000, with only 1% of advanced ticket sales, as compared to 36% pre-ticket sales for Oppenheimer.
I think it was 300,000.
Released August 15th.
You said 300,000.
When I said 300,000. Okay, sorry. Yeah, 300,000.
I was like 3,000. That's not even enough for a
Yeah, that was really bad. In Korea, a country where gender disparity and anti-feminist backlash are prevalent, and the film's focus, albeit uplifting, a female empowerment may have I screwed that all up, may have sparked discomfort Given how gender has been polarized and became polarizing issue in Korea in the past few years, young people seem to be easily exhausted by discussions around gender, says Kyung Yoo-jong, a professor of cultural content at Gangnam University in Yongjin. It's such a sensitive topic for a younger generation and the film's main topic that they want to avoid it. So. Didn't do well in Japan. I actually heard it didn't do very well in China either until some feminist leaders, I guess we'll say, feminist
Actress?
actresses, influencers, things like that. Once they kind of got behind the film in Japan, it kind of took off and did really well. But doesn't appear to be doing that well in Korea.
Yeah. I mean, from my understanding, there's some stuff that they touch on in here or are more open about in the movie that some countries are apt to ban. So,
yeah, I've heard there's countries in the Middle East that may ban it too. I don't know if they've actually banned it yet.
I think in the Middle East like Kuwait and those Middle Eastern countries.
They got I tell you what, K-pop. Actually, my oldest son likes K-pop, but the weird thing is, I think he only likes the female K-pop groups, so that's probably a little telling in itself. But, yeah,
can't imagine why.
Yeah, so go figure. All right, back to you, Styx.
This is a real quick one, as I mentioned last Friday. On Monday or Tuesday, the strike for SAG-AFTRA hit 100 days in. Still no headway, but everyone's still committed.
I was gonna say, no sight in end, right? No end in sight.
No, there's been no headway that I know of with the strike.
Hey, Chef, what's going on, man?
There have been news articles of people having to sell their home, and things like that to make it either make ends meet, or because of the strike they're not making the money, so they can't pay their mortgage.
Oh my God!
It is definitely hitting people in their at the wallet. So
well, it's crazy now. The crazy thing is that the special effects guys formed their own union, and now they're on strike too. So basically, you have the actors, the writers, and now let me tell you something. We're in trouble because I don't think this is going to break anytime soon. And everything.
Isn't that interesting? Getting back to the actors have their backs, right? They stage all these walkouts and all these things to support them. All right, good. Are you opening up your wallet to help these people that can't pay their mortgage? Are you behind them like that? Is there some good fundings for these people, or are you just getting up and walking out of the Oscars for a photo op?
I do know there's some actors like your buddy Tom Cruise, Mr. Momoa.
He's a stand-up
where they've been putting money into the kitty for the strikers so that they can pay bills and things like that. We're talking millions of dollars of add-ins to there. So,
and it's
I do not hate the working man AOA. Quite quiet.
It sucks. The fact is that look, all this halt and strike stuff, we're not getting anything anytime soon.
No.
Because everything that was actually supposed to come in 24, 25 is going to be pushed to 25, 26. And we put I have a feeling all the shows that we're supposed to be getting towards the end of the year are going to be pushed to next year so we have something, because I don't think we're going to be getting anything.
It's not hitting us yet. It's not hitting us as the viewers. I don't think we're feeling it yet. I mean, we've still got our shows coming out. We've got, Ahsoka, we've got Loki, all these shows in the chamber. So we're not feeling it yet. I agree with Dom. I think we're going to feel it maybe a year from now or something.
Next year is going to be a very dismal time. There's going to be very limited shows, and they're going to spread. If like with Star Wars, for all kidding aside, we have next year. We have the Acolyte and we have Bad Batch, and apparently, the what's the other one? The with Drew Lord, which is the
Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew. Apparently, it's off the.
Styx, what did you do to these people today? They're Is Styx becoming the bad boy of Rennavision? What is going on?
Hey, listen, I just bringing you the news. I'm not.
Hey, speaking about
I don't know.
Ahsoka's on TV now. But I'm just saying the fact is like the Skeleton Crew is no longer for this year. Like it was supposed to come out in November.
Yeah.
It's off the chart. So that means they might push that out to next year so we have something.
Yeah, and I think
Well,
that has to
Tyson's
do
thinking
with,
about what I mean. I'm kind of in Tyson's camp here. There's a lot of already, especially now that we have streaming, right? Yeah, like it's
A lot of good
2023. There's a lot of shows out there that you can go back and watch, we're just going to be hurting for that new stuff. Like Don was saying, the things that we were expecting that aren't going to be there when we thought they were going to be there. So that's going to annoy us. All right.
and as Dom, the VFX workers. Now this has to do with Marvel Studios. Here they've joined the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees Union. So about 50 of Marvel's VFX workers have joined this union. I guess they're on strike now, so they weren't before. If they weren't, but
Yeah, kind of a shit show.
yeah. So there are some like movies that have their own union that aren't on strike, and they can't do anything because can't do anything without any actors. So
Wait, the comic book writers go on strike.
yeah. I don't know. So some of them need to go on strike. But,
the ones that write Star Wars need to.
Don't worry, I heard that's the base coming back.
See better.
Yeah. This was where they had talked to this Louis Leterrier, the director of Incredible Hulk for Paramount. They were talking about his plans that they had for the sequel with Ed Norton, where they talked about doing like the Red Hulks and the Gray Hulks, and so
this is kind of sad. I would have liked to have seen that. That's kind of
I wouldn't be surprised if they adapt that now, because I think we're getting Red Hulk coming soon if we ever get out of the strike. But I thought this was interesting as well. I like that Hulk with Ed Norton, and I think this would have been a good sequel. However they did it, I would guess they start Gray, but I don't know. Who knows?
You think if we, I don't know how old Ed Norton is now, and I'm probably speaking nonsense, but you think if we had another Ed Norton movie that you think we would still have this face, the one you've captured here, as the Hulk, or would we have a more Ed Norton face like they did with Ruffalo?
I think they would keep with this one. I'm not a big.
I think that would be cool. I think they should.
I like that face. So this face that Edward Norton had, that's the Hulk.
Well, I don't think he has a face to be like. I think Ruffalo's face kind of built to be a Hulk. He's got that big look to him, so it's easy to manipulate it to be Hulk-like. Where Norton's is more, narrow, and to manipulate it VFX wise would be.
Yeah,
wouldn't turn
I
out.
agree. I hope they keep it if they ever do it. I hope they would keep it like this. All right. Yeah, I hope we get this down the road.
I won't say he's the best Hulk. I mean, Ferrigno is still my Hulk. He's still the best Hulk as far as I'm concerned with Bill Bixby, but he's pretty good. I do like his work.
I don't know if I'm going to give Ruffalo credit for being a good Hulk as much as the production and writing and of the movies were. So I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, more for you. Go ahead.
Yeah. HBO.
This would be cool. I'm sorry. I just want to say this is. I would watch this. I would definitely watch this. I love a good sitcom.
HBO orders a Marvel DC parody series called The Franchise. The company has greenlit a half-an-hour comedy series going behind the scenes of a fictional struggling superhero movie. Now here's the description. The crew of an unloved franchise movie fight for their place in a savage and unruly cinematic universe. The franchise shines a light on the secret chaos inside the world of superhero movie making.
So it's based on the Flash movies. Is that what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
And speaking about Flash, you know, speaking about stuff, Flash is like the worst movie made. So I can see how.
Okay. Worst DC, worst movie made? No.
Worst DC. Worst. The DC.
I'm not even saying it's the worst superhero movie made. Flash. All right. Anyway. I'm definitely going to be the minority. I did not hate the Flash. I thought it was just unfortunate that it was.
I didn't even see it.
It was what it's that it was publicized the way it was publicized, and it basically
it was unfortunate that their actor, the POS. So
yeah.
Some comic news. Marvel has announced they were going to be having a new Sentry, and maybe more than one. Now, the Sentry apparently is dead in the comics. I missed that. They publicized the death of Miss Marvel, but they never publicized the death of Sentry. But apparently he died somewhere along the line. And so this is a new world where apparently his consciousness and his powers are sent to these other people. I don't know. It sounds interesting, but I don't know.
Anybody's moods, but stop it. Why do you have a woman as a freaking Sentry? Stop it.
Well,
stop. Put another man as the Sentry. Stop the gender changing. Stop it.
Well, there's some guys in there too that get his powers. A lot of people are getting his powers down. That's what it does.
I know, but I'm just saying. But they always have a lead. There's not enough women in comics. There's not enough women in TV shows. Every time you turn around, it's a woman lead. That's like in the end of Secret Invasion. She had to become a Super Skrull. She had to become the most powerful thing. She had to become the most powerful thing.
Yeah, I think what Dom is trying to say, what Dom is saying in the way Dom says things. Yeah, I think the pendulum. Obviously, at one point the pendulum was too many male superheroes, and the pendulum maybe has swung too far in the other direction instead of
too far, too fast, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's what he's trying to say. Instead of it being kind of in the middle where we have a nice balance, that the pendulum has overcompensated.
But you know what? And I don't mind having women as leads, but it's too much. Every freaking hero is got to have a woman counterpart. Every freaking woman. You have to have a woman Captain America. You have to have a woman freaking goddamn Superman. You have to have a woman this, a woman that, a woman Spider-Woman. Stop it.
If you look at the history of comics,
Tom, you're getting too upset. Everybody says you're getting way too upset. You're starting to morph.
Hobgoblin, baby.
After the 60s came around, now DC was already kind of doing it, but Marvel injected a lot of this kind of same stuff where they started having black superheroes and female superheroes. So I mean, it's the same kind of formula that's going on here today, as far as I'm concerned.
But I'm just saying, it's just too much. Like
I know,
because they always want the woman to be stronger than the male counterpart. Come on, stop it. Listen, and you're just putting out there to try to make make people happy, and that's what everything it's. I don't want to live. I wish I could live in the 1940s, but
oh my god. Oh, I forgot. You know what? There's a couple of them that have deserved it already, but I forgot. I'm being a bad.
Ding dong.
Yep, that's a good one.
No, but
where's our bell?
I couldn't get it, man. Damn, I wish I could have got that bell for you.
Every person, if you take between Marvel,
that was fun,
and DC, every person has a counterpart of one. You got a male and you got a woman. You got a male and a female. Male and a female. Stop it. Yeah. The Sentry's dead. Let the Sentry die and come back as a Sentry. Don't have anybody else become the Sentry.
Right. Well, I think that's what will happen. All these people will lose the powers, and Sentry will come back, and they won't have powers anymore. So, or maybe they will. Who knows? I don't know. I thought this was interesting, but I knew it would be a good topic, no matter which way it went. So, that's it. Now that's it for me.
Well, the only thing I have left, and this ought to cheer Dom up, has nothing to do with pop culture at all, but oh man, even my shit's all out of line today. Styx. That one's on me. Beyond Meat sales have plummeted 30% as consumers question processing or something. I forget what it was. I covered it up. Questions are being raised about the vegan meat alternative, particularly the ingredients and the amount of processing that goes into the patties and the sausage.
Yes.
Do you eat this stuff?
Beyond, I tell you what, I had Beyond Burger. It's okay, but the fact is, I understand where they're coming from. Everything is freaking processed. Everything is it's like the same thing with the gender swapping. You everything freaking everything processed.
I thought there was no meat in them. I thought it was all plant based.
No, it is. It's all.
I actually I didn't put it in here because it would have just been too much, but it's already got enough. The ingredients in Beyond Meat, it sounds pretty healthy, to be honest with you. If you just look at the ingredients, and I didn't say tasty, I said healthy. But
disgusting.
I stopped eating these when Burger King. I love Burger King, love it or hate it. I love Burger King. It's a lot of sentimental. Burger King is sentimental to me from my childhood. So when Burger King came out with the Impossible
did the King and the
Burger,
Burger King bring you a gift? That's why I said sentimental. Burger King.
I've told the story before. When me and my brother were younger, my mother, a single mom, used to take me and my brothers to the movie at least twice a month. And we would always eat Burger King after the movies.
I understand.
Yeah. So I ate the Impossible Burger when Burger King first came out with the Impossible Burger, and it was pretty good. I didn't hate it. In fact, I thought it was pretty good. I was impressed by it so much that the next time I ate an Impossible Burger, I had the double Impossible Burger. So there was more Impossible meat on that burger. And once you had more meat on there, or not meat on there, it did not taste as good. So basically, when it was just the one not meat patty, the condiments and everything else could overpower and cover up the ookie. But yeah, it didn't taste. Two patties did not taste good.
I have one Impossible Burger story. So I worked for a ethanol plant, and our boss, or the head of the plant, when the Impossible Burger came out, but everyone, it was like 10% of the burgers were the Impossible Burgers, but he told them not to wrap them any different, so no one would know the difference.
Well, this is a good point. Yeah, you cut out there I'm going to be honest, Styx. You cut out there for like 5 seconds. We couldn't hear what you're saying.
It's true.
The fake meat is more expensive than regular meat, and that's also causing part of the problem, I think.
Yeah.
But you know what makes me laugh? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jenny. I'm sorry. I was going to say something. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, and just to paraphrase some of the other stuff that's in this print here, is you have other competitors with Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat, I guess, Beyond Burger, Beyond Meat is a brand of fake meat, and you have other fake meat companies that are now pulling sales, I guess, away from Beyond Meat, I guess so.
But you know what they're doing now? So you have all this Beyond stuff like that, but now they're chemically raising salmon in labs. They're making their own freaking food, wanting us to eat. Let's put it this way: this is what's wrong with America.
It better be, Joe.
The food that they're putting out is poisoning everybody. It's a poison that's with everything. There's nothing natural about anything anymore. And all that stuff, you go in the back and read the natural ingredients, like meat. Too much meat's bad for you. Too much of this is bad for you. Moderate. And that's the only way you go. You can't.
Cows growing up too, Airboy. Yeah. We have a deep freeze full. We'd kill a cow and our whole family would split it up, and we'd have a deep freeze full of meat. It was the best. Let's see what else. So anyway, I just thought this was interesting that we're seeing a pushback on a lot of this alternative meats now. People are just deciding that. Yeah, and
I think you're right. It comes down to cost. It really comes down to the cost.
It comes down to cost, but taste too. It's got a weird look about it. It's got a slightly. I'm not going to say slightly. It's got a different texture, and it does not taste like real meat.
Yeah.
Fat tastes good. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Whether it's bacon or hamburger, fat tastes good.
Yeah. They don't give me no vegan bacon. Gross.
But something else, my son and I were actually talking about this, and one of the things that that's the last one. One of the things that came up was cows and how I do not understand this. Now, I'm not arguing with the science or the metrics behind this because I just don't know, but I just find it hard to believe that cows farting can put more carbon dioxide into the air than all the vehicles in New York, LA, and all the other cities. And you're telling me that cows farting is putting out more carbon dioxide or methane or whatever the fuck than all these. I don't buy that. I don't understand it. But anyway, cows are good. Cows never did nothing to me.
They always move over when I tell them to. So.
Let's see let's see. Let me catch up on the chat here. If you're lifting, you need real protein. Yep. Full caveman mode. That's what AOA says. All right. Let's see. What am I going to open? Oh no, Styx is going to open. Go ahead, Styx.
What do you got, Styx?
Oh yeah. Let me grab it. Go ahead and it'll take me a second just to get it.
All right. Well, while Styx is doing that, I will show off something then. So I picked this up a couple of weeks ago, Dom. It is a Funko.
Oh, you did?
But it's not the Funko you think, but it's made by Funko. And I tell you what, Funko needs to do more of this and less of the pops. I picked this up at Target. It is a Funko lunchbox.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Funko lunchbox.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It is Return of the Jedi Funko lunchbox.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I think it was like $10 or something.
You got it included? Was it on clearance?
No, it was just $10, I think. I don't know. 10 or $11. 12 tops. But I tell you what, if Funko needs to do more of this and less of that.
Well, they're going to be cutting 30% of their production of what they're going to make. So there'll be some
cool.
They're going to have some stuff that's going to be discontinued. So, but Funkos are going to get better. It's just the other stuff around it. Funkos and sodas will probably stay, but the other stuff they're going to probably really cut back on. So we'll see.
I like the lunch boxes. I think those are cool. Of course, I collect
your lunchbox
to a degree.
Yeah.
All right, Styx, you ready?
Yeah. So today, my daughter went to our church, and they had a rummage sale. So I picked up a couple items. I got this Batman ceramic. Now this is a topper for a cookie jar.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm on the hunt for the bottom of the cookie jar.
Yeah, it looks like a bust. It looks good.
It still looks pretty cool. I like it.
It's got the tag on it. Who made that?
Westland.
Or is that the price tag from the rummage sale?
It says DC on it.
Okay, cool.
And then it says Westland. Let's see if I get the
Westland. Okay, Westland.
Yeah. It's I think this was sold at the WB stores.
What'd you pay? If you don't, a rummage sale couldn't have been much. What'd you pay?
$3 for this.
How much? You're cutting out, Styx. You're cutting out at the most important thing you're saying. $3?
$3.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, that's a steal. That's a steal.
That's
a steal.
I was good. I was happy with that at $3. And then I picked up this book, something I like. I grew up reading. I got Pogo Possum.
Oh, even better.
Kind of by Walt Kelly. It's got like all the newspaper strips in
You got that at the rummage sale too?
Yep.
Oh, they took care of that. That's in good shape.
Yeah. 50 cents.
90 cents?
50 cents.
Oh, 50 cents? Oh, wow.
Styx is thrifty.
2 quarters.
2 pesos.
Yeah. So I was happy with these.
Styx. What else you get?
That was all they had. As far as I'll probably go back again when everything's 50% off.
You want it cheaper.
You cheap.
All right. I don't even know what we got to do next. Let's see, where are we at? Well, it's trivia time. Styx, you ready to do some trivia?
Let's do the trivia.
All right.
Not really trivia this week. It's a little. So this is a play on Pokemon this week. Not completely, but in essence. So, who's that superhero? So, number one.
Spider-Man.
All right, that's kind of an easy one, I guess, right? So,
Yeah,
who's that
okay,
superhero?
We'll wait for the chat a little bit. I don't know. The chat may be high.
Yeah.
The chat may have all gone away. Nobody's chatting right
We're talking about
I've got a little
fake
I've
meat.
got a little
Spider-Man.
man. All right, next one's a little harder.
Wow, that one is tough.
Is that Loki?
I'm gonna
Nope.
say I don't know if The Exorcist is a
No,
is a
it's like a metal
superhero.
face with like hands.
That looks like Linda Blair in The Exorcist.
I should have prefaced it. These are going to all be Marvel characters this week.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Loki? No.
Chat, help us out. This one's got me. Is that a face or is that part of the body?
It's a small piece of the person, yes. So part of the body. AOA
All right,
says
I'm gonna say Black Panther. What's the chat say? The chat could care less right
The
now.
chat's not even involved anymore. It was a chat.
Come on.
AOA says Black Panther. And then he said Thor.
Oh, I'm not getting any chats in my StreamYard. They were just behind.
Tyson says the Puppet Master character, which is not correct.
Oh.
I know they were having an issue with StreamYard last night with some shows that I was watching. So I don't know if
They're having issues again because I'm not seeing the.
Now I find it moved a little bit.
Yeah, I could see it. I can see it on my TV screen. So
mine hasn't moved at all.
No, is it?
All right.
No.
Well, let's not. You guys.
Delay. And the answer is.
Where is it?
It is Black Panther. All right, good for me.
There you go.
Let me launch my YouTube here so I can at least see what some of the comments because I don't see anything.
Nobody's moving anymore. 9:57 was the last one I got. The last thing, and it was by.
It's scrolling on my TV, so it's still working somewhere.
Yeah, I mean the chat is going crazy on YouTube. It's just not making it to StreamYard. All right, we'll have to let Pete know. Not that he can do anything about it, but all right, we'll go to the next one. I got my YouTube up now, so I can kind of see some of the comments. I just won't be able to pull them up, folks. Sorry. All right, number 3, that's Thor.
Yep.
See if the chat agrees with us.
That superhero, number 3.
Yeah. Let's see Thor.
Oh, well, no. Oh, well, wait a minute. We got AOA says Cap.
Cap, maybe.
BK says Balder. Balder.
Balder the
Maybe
Brave?
it is Cap. Maybe that's an A on his thing. Now BK's got me wondering.
I think it's Captain America. Yeah, probably Captain America. It's Captain America.
Yeah, BK's got me wondering. Captain America. Okay, we got a couple of Captain America. It is Captain America. I did not know Captain America had wings on his helmet like that.
Yep. Yeah, you got those little eagle wings on there.
All right. Wow, learned something.
Listen,
Wolverine, come on.
D-Man.
D-Man.
D-Man, just like Wolverine. Wolverine's something.
He would have a yellow.
Yellow. But you could shade the colors.
Yeah, AOA is not missing any caps. That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
It is Wolverine.
And it is Wolverine. Good job, guys.
That's it. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, we apologize for the. I don't know why we're apologizing for it. StreamYard has locked up.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's at least streaming us because it's not pulling in the chats from YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was down quite a bit last night on some of the shows I was watching. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they were doing some kind of update.
All right. Well, Dom, did you have something else you wanted to open?
I got a couple. I'm gonna open. I got a couple pickups today. Speaking about Hobgoblin wearing on the shirt, I picked up the Miles Morales Spider-Man. Apparently, he's fighting the Hobgoblin.
Oh, that's cool.
And you know I'm a Hobgoblin fan, so that's why I pick covers. And they also got the 1 in 25.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. I like the 1 in 25. And then the rest was all the Star Wars books. I got the 1 in 25, the new Star Wars this week. You know, that and, you know, Marco's probably got the Max Rebo. So
that's the connecting cover one?
Yeah, I don't know. The whole fact is that I don't even know what it's going to be about. But yeah, this is this. Yeah, you got Leah. You know, got the Star Wars books. I didn't get the 1 in 100 from the Max Rebo because I didn't even have it. So if it's not,
hey guys, I'm gonna leave the studio and come back in and see if it helps with the thing, with the chat. I will be right back.
Okay. So
yeah, you say no. Yeah,
I didn't get the 1 in 100 or the 1 in the Max Rebo. You know what? I'm actually all kidding aside. I'm gonna start cutting back on my books. You know, I'll buy the Star Wars books. I'll buy them, but I'm thinking.
So it did update the chat for me, but we'll see if it continues to update or not.
I'll buy for now on. I'll buy like the 1 in 50 and the 1 in 25s. Instead of buying the regular comics itself, just buy that book and just put it away.
Yeah,
you know?
unless you think it's going to be a hot book, you know, ratios because those A and B covers are going to be around for a while.
Oh yeah,
especially if they're ordering that many. You know,
that's why the Spider-Man book. Like, think about it. I know Miles Morales is a hot book, is a good book, but how many people got the 1 in 25? You know what I'm saying? So, and plus anything with the Hobgoblin, it's cool to me. So kind of.
I didn't see that cover, so I might end up getting that.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's pretty cool. I actually like both covers. I think both covers are pretty cool with the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
But all of a sudden, Hobgoblin becomes Miles Morales' enemy. You know,
of course.
All right. Yeah, I am agreeing 100% with Marco when he said that we have got to move on from StreamYard, I think, because it's just.
This is the first time it's really given us trouble. So.
Well, it started last week with me not being able to share my screen, and it's doing it again right now.
That's true.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
All right, so this is like I said, and this is going to kill me though, because this is where I really wanted to see a lot of the viewer responses. So Styx, you'll have to keep an eye on that because I'm driving this. I won't be able to actually look at my YouTube. But all right, so this is another episode that we just kind of invented on the fly after we decided to kind of recreate the show yesterday. This is called Mail Call, Ask the Panel. So I went out on my my IG and asked folks, you know, hey, this opportunity to ask the panel, Styx, Dom, myself, some questions either about the show. And that's why it really sucks that StreamYard is doing this now. It's because if there's any questions in the chat, won't be able to see them unless
can't highlight
Styx
them.
wants to read them. So, but we did have a few, and so we'll just start with the first question. This is to Dom. Dom, what would your wall look like if there were no such thing as Funko Pops? Signed, Don for Prez.
Well, my showcases would be on the side of the wall where the Funkos are, where I had my showcases at one time before. I decided to move my showcases, one over here, two over on the other side.
So what would be up? I think they want to know what would be behind you. Would it be comics? Would it be
my Hot Toys?
It would be Hot Toys.
Hot Toys. So at one time I had 5 showcases, and I had them going across. And what I did was, so I had things changed around. So I had the desk on the other side, and I had a bunch of things there. This wall was my wife's idea. Giggle Fett, her idea, because she said, "Listen, you got these Funkos, put them up, this and that." But I would have my my statues and all the Boba Fett stuff behind me. Not the Funko Pops, but statues.
What if there was no Boba? What if there was no such thing as Boba Fett or Mandalorian? What would it be?
Oh my god.
Would be? Well, listen, remember, I'm a Transformer fan. You know, Soundwave,
Transformers.
you know, He-Man, Hordak, and Zartan from G.I. Joe. So I have other niches that I collect. I don't just collect
All right.
Star Wars, but
let's move to the next one. This is for Styx. Dear Styx, I think that Styx just left.
There we go.
Oh man, you know, I knew this show was going to be a challenge tonight. I knew it was going to be a challenge.
We did say we put it together, but yeah, go ahead. Just keep reading.
I knew this show was going to be a challenge. I didn't think it was going to be this big of a challenge.
I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I dropped out.
You just disappeared when I started to read the letter to you. Dear Styx, I think that you hold the record for most live appearances on Rennavision in 1 week. Is Marco jealous of your success? Signed, Styx has better shoes.
I mean, I know I've been on every show just about. I mean, aside from the premiere shows.
I think you were on 4, if not 5, live shows in 1 week, right? Now, you were on 4 in 1 week, right?
So I've been on the Star Wars show. I've been on Tech. I've been on this show, and I've been on the SNS. Now I'm also appearing on Brucifer's show on Mondays now. So
Well, he's just talking about Rennavision.
But he's just talking about Rennavision. So I don't know about all in 1 week, but I know I've been on all the live shows.
I think he did 4. Was Marco jealous about? That's the real question here. Was Marco jealous?
I can't imagine that he wouldn't be. I mean, why not?
Yeah, I think
you all know that he likes to be the center of attention.
I don't know how he wouldn't be jealous either.
He tries to sneak into SNS every once in a while.
That's funny.
All right. This is for me. Okay, you spend a lot of money on stuff. How often do you hear about it from your wife? Signed, in the next room.
In the next room. Uh-oh.
I hear about it all the time. That's the short answer. I hear about it all the time, especially when I start bringing boxes in from the mailbox. The trick is, and any collector that has a wife or knows this, or has a significant other that isn't a collector knows this. The trick is you have to balance it out somehow. Okay. My wife does collect, though. Now, my wife collects Starbucks mugs and purses. Yeah.
Hey,
so her purses are expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Her purses are expensive. Now, she doesn't buy them as often as I do, but I have to buy her an expensive purse every once in a while just to take the heat off. So
hey, Jedi, quick question.
Yeah.
Does your wife have a New York cup?
Does she have what?
Does she have a New York Starbucks cup?
I have to check. I don't know. It's her collection. I'd have to check.
Does she keep them in a thing behind her?
She does. She keeps them downstairs in a little display. Yeah. No, she's got the collecting gene too. She likes to collect. She loves her purses. I mean, thank God she doesn't buy those purses all the time because those sons of bitches are expensive as hell. Stick, what's going on in the chat? Are we getting any sort of? Oh man, this could not freaking fuck SteamYard. They really screwed up our show tonight. Are we getting anything, Sticks? Has everybody left the show? I can't even see how many people are are watching the show on StreamYard right now. They're just totally jacked.
You just said that you hide your purchases on from your wife. So
I hide my purchases from my wife.
Purchases. And then
purchases,
Kevin says the wives love their Starbucks mugs.
Yeah, she does.
His wife collects too. Now my wife does get them, but she'll get them from where we go. So if we go somewhere, she'll get one.
She also has a collection of shot glasses, but she doesn't travel enough to really get. But she'll have people like my son's in the mainland, so everywhere my son goes, he'll have to get her a Starbucks coffee mug. Everywhere he goes, and it's funny. Like Dom says that he would be kind enough to get her one from New York if she doesn't have one. She has a network of, kind of like we have a network for comic books. She has a network for getting Starbucks cups.
Is there a Starbucks cup Facebook page? I'm assuming they were there.
I don't know. I wonder if there's a price guide. That's a great question. I've never thought
does
of
your
that.
wife have the Star Wars? Does your wife have the Star Wars mugs from Starbucks?
I asked her if she wanted those, and she's like, no. So apparently that crosses the line of being too big a geek. That's too big a nerd. You're a nerd.
They had those at Disney Springs, but they didn't have the one that I wanted.
Yeah, I saw when I saw the ones they had for like tattooing and indoor and all these different. She's like, I said, you want those? She's like, no. I'm like, okay, whatever. Said, those aren't real places. I was like, all right. All right, let's move on. This is back to Styx. Dear Styx, I know that you're a great Tetris player, one of the best. Please do not embarrass any of your fellow co-hosts. Signed, DL.
Oh.
All right.
Well, DL, I'll definitely keep that in mind if that ever should arise.
Yeah, don't embarrass your fellow co-host. DL would be disappointed in you. All right. Okay, this is for me. Dear Jedi, lately I've been doing my art on everything. It's become a compulsion. Compulsion? Now my wife is sleeping with one eye open and my pets won't come near me. What should I do? Signed, Space Magician. Well, Space Magician. I think that's a hard one. What do you guys think? What should he do?
So I'm assuming that they don't come near him because he's still covered in his art. So maybe he needs to
that, or he's finding every piece of furniture and wall space, doing the art in the wall space. So he's got to find maybe an art class where he can go on the his boards too.
I will tell him to please draw the line at hydro dipping your dog.
Exactly.
Really look good.
Yeah, I think maybe have the wife lock up your art supplies or something. I don't know. And sooner or later, apparently they've run out of things to paint, and now
why
he's
don't you become a
painting.
makeup artist? If you're an artist, you can become a makeup artist and do makeup for women.
Space Magician. Good luck. Good luck.
Tyson said he loved how that was a child's font for the DL question.
Oh, boy.
All right, I think we got one more.
All right.
Dear Dom, I'm a middle-aged adult that still lives with my mom. My mom says that's normal. Is it true? Signed, KB, definitely not BK.
Middle-aged adult still with your mom. Hey, listen, if you're saving money for rent and you're not, I would live with my mom until I figured 100 if she was alive.
Rent's probably expensive, and it's probably it's expensive in New York like it is here. But
listen, as long as you make your room your man cave and do your thing, hey, I don't think it's crazy. I think it's okay. You know what?
Yeah.
All right, that would have been so much. Until next time, hopefully next time StreamYard is not dicking around, because that would have been a lot more fun if we could have had StreamYard running.
That kind of
stuff.
AOA says it sounded like Marco, so I don't know. I don't know.
Space Magician is a serial killer. Okay.
I can't see anything, so I can't go on my thing to see.
I'm just reading some of those. Let's see. Double Oma said something funny. I gotta go back and find it. This really sucked. I'm gonna let Pete know that we got to do something. Marco's right. This StreamYard is just dookie. Joe says, I'm hoping doing my art is not a metaphor for something else. All right. Okay. I do have some more stuff to open, but I want to do one more thing, unless somebody else has anything else open. You got anything now?
I don't have anything. I'm
okay. We'll jump right into the next segment if I can get it to work. So, this one is just simply called, well, let me open it. Let me make sure the damn thing works first. All right. This one's just simply called headlines. I just thought it would be funny to find some funny headlines, and so we could rip on them. So, again, I really wish we could read the BK is going to let us know if anybody says something super funny. We'll get through this. Belgian man discovers wife of 19 years was born a man. Says he now understands why she wasn't good at ironing.
Oh boy. Well, born a man, so he got his penis cut off, I guess. If that's the situation.
I guess that's one tell. I guess.
Yeah.
So, if you know what, I'm not gonna say it, but the
I wonder if that was a real headline. That's hilarious.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say it, but just think about
that's one way to find out if your wife
if your wife was a man, and you go with that. What makes you? What are you?
No, we're not going down that road.
No, I'm not going to go down the road. I'm just saying.
Makes you an accepting person.
Yes.
All right. Miracle cure kills fifth patient.
Oh boy.
I don't know if that was, that looks like it's an old newspaper, so we're probably not talking about the COVID vaccine, but
Associated
it's a little too old. Yeah. Breathing oxygen linked to staying alive.
Yes. Was this from The Onion?
I would say that's a pretty important piece of it.
Because The Onion has stuff like this. The Onion.
Yeah.
I'm not swearing all of these are real. I just, Google can.
Outdoors outpost.
Badly killing.
Federal agents raid gun shop, find weapons. All right.
Yeah. Hey, store owner arrested previously. Come on.
Yeah. I would say something about this one, but I'm not. All right, let's move on. Utah Poison Control Center reminds everyone not to take poison. That's solid advice.
Children act fast. So do poison's the theme of national poison prevention.
I didn't even read the article.
Oh my God.
Hospital resorts to hiring doctors.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, thank God for that, having to make that decision.
Got all our rooms set up. We got nurses. Shit, we forgot to hire doctors.
Scientists to kill ducks to see why they're dying.
Okay. Is it duck season or rabbit season?
Man accused of killing lawyer receives new attorney.
Sure. These are funny, man. Yep.
Overweight kids may not be eating enough. I knew that was my problem. I knew all along. I gotta find that article and let my wife read it.
No, that's the that's story time from Lizzo.
That's a oh man, one of these I don't even know if I want to talk about. That's confusing.
Tyson asked if all these headlines are from Florida.
Hey.
They may be. I did see a couple that said Florida man. I don't know if I've picked any of them though. City unsure why the sewer smells.
Probably shitting in the sewers. You got people peeing in the train tracks, so I don't see why not.
Yeah, that's why the train tracks smell. I still don't know how that guy didn't get electrocuted. One-armed man applauds the kindness of strangers.
Okay.
Oh my God!
So, what is this? The prisoner, the one-armed man?
I saw the guy from the Fugitive.
I did not kill my wife.
Oh, okay. I put that one in there twice. Let's get that one. Man arrested after cop spots suspiciously small package in his undies. Now you don't want to be arrested. Of all the things to be arrested for, that you don't want to. You don't want that one. So you have a small package.
I like the little picture there too. The guy grabbing his crotch.
That's funny.
Diana was still alive hours before she died.
Probably. Yep.
Homicide victims rarely talk to police.
Oh my God, these headlines are freaking nuts.
Oh my God. All right. I am so pissed that this would have been so cool to have the okay. Anybody say anything? I'm dying to know what they're.
We just said good gravy. Jedi stole Jay Leno's 90s Tonight Show jokes.
What? What did he say?
Apparently, this used to be a Jay Leno.
Oh, I can't hear you.
You break it up.
Can't
hear you, Styx.
Apparently, Jay Leno did something like this on his show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Jay was a master of comedy.
Yeah.
Homeless survived winter. Now what?
You survived the summer.
Next spring.
Well, they survived. Now what are we going to do? Roses are red. I've committed some crimes. Man cuts off his friend's hand because he showed him the finger circle too many times. I don't know if that's a article or a meme, but anyway.
You got the circle.
I tell you what, depending on your work environment, I mean, I was in the Navy and I stood a lot of late watches and stuff, and that freaking game, I can understand why that freaking game would make somebody mad enough to like at least want to punch somebody, because I hated that game. Because it would go in spurts. Like people would play that game on the ship for like a month, and then it would stop a couple months, and then next thing you know, everybody's playing this game again.
No, because my brother, what he tried doing one time, they had something like this where you have your hand like this, and you put your hand like this. People were taking pictures, so when you set up the picture, they get you. I'm like, you bastard.
Well, if you get your finger in it and out or something, then you get to hit them. But if you look, it's below the way.
I think it's just like the hole, something to do with the hole, the finger.
Yeah,
that's funny.
It's this.
I think
marijuana issue sent to a joint committee. Midget sues grocer, cites belittling comments.
Oh boy.
Navy is weird, AOA says.
Yeah, the Navy is. Yeah, those mid-watches get weird. That's for sure. World Bank says poor need more money. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
So do the people with money. So.
Yep.
Greenland meteorite may be from space.
Ooh.
Where's the meteorite going to come from?
That's a good theory.
That is a good theory. They're here, the aliens.
We hate math, says 4 in 10. Says 4 in 10, a majority of Americans. Obviously, we're no good at math.
Hey, speaking about math, you heard that LeBron James school that parents.
Oh yeah.
But come on, man. Listen. Why do you blame the people? Your kids are just dumb.
Well, you can't just throw money at a problem. Sometimes you got to do a little planning.
But people always blame the top thing. Your kids are dumb. That's why you're failing. They're dumb. Plain and simple.
I mean, stop it. I am by no means a LeBron fan at all, but I don't think you can blame LeBron.
You can't. But people want to.
They're teaching. I don't know if he's.
Your kid failed. Oh, it's LeBron's fault. Why is his fault? You got the test. If you can't learn the proper arithmetic and this and that, you're stupid.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, it just proves you can't throw money at something. But I don't think it's LeBron's fault. I mean, LeBron may be doing his part. He's like, here's the funds.
Well,
go get the tools of the teachers to teach these kids or whatever.
Kids don't want to learn today. So,
yeah. Porn star sues over rear end collision. Now we're getting to the good stuff.
Look at that name up. Look at that name up. Terry Weigel. That's his real name.
Oh, Terry Weigel.
Right, Weigel.
Hey, she was Playmate of the Year, I think.
Yeah.
Wasn't she Playmate of the Year?
I think so.
I should know that.
$500,000, man. That's a lot of money.
Fighting cocks take a beating from angry beavers.
Yes, good one. Good one. I wish we could see the chat, man. Come on.
I know, this sucks. Student excited. Dad got head job.
That is up my alley, man. Use these jokes.
Swingers Club tells musicians to stop begging. Some of these have got to be on purpose. I mean, just about all of them. If they're not just
Which is a funny.
Satire to begin with. Oh, these get good. Rangers get a whiff of colon. I guess he's a pitcher. I don't know.
He's a pitcher, yeah.
I don't know if Matthew's in the chat or if he's watching this. I wonder if he ever had any colon jokes. Colon absorbs another pounding.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jedi.
I'm gonna die. All right. Sometimes I think it's not so much the if I remember what's next. Sometimes I don't know if it's not so much the article as maybe you have two stories on the same page that shouldn't be.
It came up.
Oh, it just came up. It just came up. All right.
Yeah, it just came up.
They finally fixed. All right. Well, I wish we'll start over. We'll start now. We're not gonna start over. I'm just joking.
There we go.
Hawaiian headlines. All right, let's catch up a little bit. I feel so bad. Statistics. Leno was the great. Yeah, Leno, Carson then Leno. Carson then Leno, I say. Carson was the. Yeah. Carson, there is nobody in Conan's good too. Conan is good too. All right, let's move on. Oh, this is a great day for kids, and then right next to it, ruling releases sex offenders.
That's bad. Oh, Jesus.
I never put this together. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
It's
That's funny.
unfortunate.
Boy Scouts to accept gay boys. Enter the back door.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Hey, you can't make this.
Oh, I'm sorry, AOA. I'm doing the best I can. AOA's he's always a critic.
Oh, God. We're getting shut down.
That may be the last one. That was the last one.
That was
All
funny.
right.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, God.
All right. What's next?
Yeah, look, freaking BK put Dr. Dom, close your pie hole, fatty.
All right. I got to catch up on what we're doing.
Oh,
here.
man, that's funny. I wish we'd had this in real time.
I'm sorry they weren't current events, AOA. You know,
We're gonna-
not every
we'll have
day
some
do
more
we
down the
get
road.
funny stuff.
I guess we'll have some more down the road. That's funny.
Thanks, Tyson.
Ugh.
I enjoy my research. Sometimes it takes me places that I shouldn't be going. Styx was stone faced throughout the entire thing. Styx, you didn't like those?
Oh, I did.
Okay.
He was like, "Oh,
Styx is
we're
very stoic.
gonna get written off of here, written off there. Suspensions are coming."
We had a good run, boys.
Yeah, it was fun.
We did.
I know. It's hard sometimes, AOA. All right. I do have, so next thing, so we're going to do high sales here in a minute. Or hottest sales.
Sales of marijuana.
But before we do that, we're doing hot or interesting foil comic cover sales this week. Like I said, we kind of threw this together in the last 24 hours. Before we do that, I figured why not? I would show some foil covers that I have gotten in the last probably month or so. I showed this one last week, but it was signed. This one's not signed. This is the foil prison. Ranger.
That's the new. That's the Ranger Slayer.
Yeah, Ranger Slayer.
There's a big controversy with that now, with that character for Funko.
Really? What is it?
Now, so apparently in Funko, they have the Funko NFTs that they're limited edition pops that come out when you have to get the NFTs packs and buy the packs. So apparently they came up with a PX version of her, the same one, and a glow in the dark version. So the glow in the dark version is better than the NFT one. And now people complaining they paid a lot of money for the NFT one, and that's a $15 pop. So Funko,
Stop spending your money on NFTs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's double.
You lost me at NFT. I lost interest in NFT, doll. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
This is a Harley cover. I don't know the artist. I don't have it written down. This is a Harley cover. I think it's an exclusive, obviously, but I can't remember who the exclusive is. I think this is an exclusive. Maybe not. I don't know. I bought it. This one was an impulse buy on Whatnot.
Aren't they always?
Yeah. It's signed by the artist Kyle somebody. It's this one is limited. The first one is limited. This is number 4 of 25, so it's very limited. It's Joker.
It's at the 300 Spider-Man 300.
And this is the 4 of 10. So both of them number 4, which I thought was cool. I could get both number 4s. This is a Frizen again. Something's killing the children. This is a regular cover. This is not an incentive, I don't think.
Yep.
Pretty sure it's not. This is the foil Hulk.
I have that one too. I bought that.
131.
Yeah, I got that one.
I have that one too.
This one came out. I think this is a San Diego Con Superman Action Comics 1056 with Power Girl on it or something.
Yep.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And everybody was buying these. I think a couple of our viewers. I think Astro might have had these. These are the AHA Batman foils that came out during San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, when New York City Comic-Con came, was it last year? Was it New York City Comic-Con? So I went to a con and I got the Action Comics #1 foil and Batman 27, Detective Comics 27.
Mm-hmm.
First Batman, right? First 27.
Yeah,
I got that foil cover. I didn't want to buy him, but that's the same time I bought the Wave Seeker, his Insider, the foil cover with Mando and Grogu on the cover of Lego. I got him that. So
I'll work on that. I'll do
right.
some research.
So let's get into the hottest sales of the week. We're talking foil covers today.
Okay.
If it works, let's see if it works. See if. All right. Looks like StreamYard has got their shit together finally.
yeah,
Foil comic covers, eBay sales.
you were worried.
For honorable, we have a couple of honorable mentions. Catwoman #4, 9.8, gold foil cover art germ, sold for $307
With 7 bids.
with 7 bids.
All right.
I did not. There were a lot of signed ones. I didn't include any of the signed, like CGC Signature Series stuff.
Mhm.
World Tree #1, 9.8, Tiny Onion Club. This is a foil cover, foil edition, $350 on a $600 ask.
You know, when it comes to foil covers, I'm very surprised they didn't come out with a foil cover of issue 1 of Star Wars, like a facsimile foil, or an issue.
They will.
2. First
They will.
I
There's
want
been plenty of homages to that. Actually, you're right. I'm surprised they haven't done it already.
the first Boba Fett foil cover. I want that too. I do have a foil
I think
cover.
there's been several foil homages to it, probably, but not the
actual thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Crow Razor Keel, the pain. That one.
Yeah,
Red foil leather variant, limited to 300. $280 offer accepted on a $350 ask.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon #1. 8. It's raw, but they say it's 8.5 to 9.0. $350 on 1 bid.
Well, you can see like it's a 9.0. Look at the bottom corner. You see the bottom corner?
Yeah, it's got a
little ding right there. Yeah. And that's
yeah.
You can't get that
You'd
out.
have to press that out
Yeah.
if they wanted to grade it, probably. Nightwing 78, Comic-Con variant foil cover, only 50 copies, $500. asking price was accepted on this. Not even graded.
Oh wow, damn.
Joe says that Sailor Moon is a ghost. Damn. All right.
Yeah, that's been on the a lot of channels. Ghost.
Foil.
Yeah, I love
Foil.
I love gold.
Foil.
I love gold.
I love gold and foil.
Invincible number 2, $600 on a 750 ask. This is the Adam Eve. Eve Adam.
Books, the Invincible books, the ones that were given out at San Diego Comic-Con. A lot of money, man.
So this is 5A, and here's 5B, which is probably this is the same seller, same offer accepted, probably same buyer. I remember when these came out on Whatnot. I don't know how many people got them because you just never know under the table, whatever. Supposedly, I think it was like 1 or 2 per Whatnot seller.
Yeah.
You had to be certain sellers, though, right? You had to be like the big dogs. I remember these things were selling for like $800-900. People were like bidding like crazy on these things to get them. Now I'm just kind of curious if this is a win or a loss for whoever bought this thing. Probably a loss, I would guess.
Well,
probably whoever bought this was probably paid like $800-900 for this thing. I had to guess.
All these books.
That's just my feeling on it.
Well, it's a limit to 150 copies. So called the limit to 150 copies because we all know that it's a lot of shenanigans going on when it comes to these limited edition books. But they are still selling high. Anything like if people were born in the 90s, collected everything was a foil cover in the 90s.
Yeah, well, this has obviously, like you're saying, Invincible. You're born in the 90s. You probably read this comic book, or if you were, or at least growing up in the 90s, maybe, depending on how old you were, maybe young adult in the 90s, maybe. It's a foil cover. It's limited to 150. I was going to say something else. I forgot what I was going to say, but I still think whoever sold this took a loss. That's just my gut on this.
Probably.
Oh, and it's the TV series, obviously the streaming series. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
All right, dude. This one really, I almost didn't even put this in here, but it did come up when I did the search, so I threw it in here because I don't think we have any. I have one Do You Poo, and it's a Tom Cruise homage. That's the only reason I bought it.
They had a couple
Do You Poos.
They had the Book of Boba Fett. They had it in the black armor, the arena. I was gonna buy it. Then they also had the issue 42, first appearance of Boba Fett homage. I think with that too. I just never.
This is a 1 of 1, but there's so many 1 of 1. Every cover seems to have a 1 of 1. Oh, so
you have them. Nice.
Foil? Are those the
These
foil?
are not the foil. These are the regular.
Oh, the regular?
Not the
Oh,
foil. That's the foil.
Oops.
I mean,
Okay.
nice.
Now it's not gonna stand it. Now it's not gonna work, man. I took it out, tried to put it back in. Now it's not gonna. Hang on, damn it, son of a bitch! Freaking StreamYard. There we go. All right, we got it back. So yeah, this is a 1 of 1. I threw it in here just because.
Is it really a 1 of 1?
Well, it's a 1 of 1, just like, and there's probably a 1 of 10 and a 1 of 25 and a 1 of 50. I mean, this probably is a 1 of 1. If there's any, whoever, people can make these things in their garage anymore, man. I mean, I don't even know what the licensing is for Do You Poos. I don't know if there is one.
Well, no, because Winnie the Pooh is in public domain.
Yeah. So. Whoever, what's the guy's name? Micah Sherrod, or I can't think of his name.
Or something like that.
Huh?
From who? Mike? What,
the guy behind all the Do You Poos. I don't know. Somebody in the chat now. I thought Micah something. Anyway, we'll move on. Number 3, we have Death of Superman 30th anniversary set. 1550 best offer accepted on a 1900 ask. These are pretty cool, especially if I'm not gonna beat these up.
That'd be pretty cool to have them, just to have.
Yeah, I mean, if you collect Superman, especially.
Yeah.
Kyle has a one of one. I don't know if you're serious or not, AOA. Did Hartman do it?
Is there bathroom duties don't count?
Superman. This is one of those actual silver foil, like whatever 0.9, whatever. Foil replica, New Zealand mints, graded at a 10, sold for $800. They were asking almost $2,300, and they got $800 for it. So
No, this is a cover only.
These were a fad there for about a minute.
Yeah,
that's a cover only.
Oh, that's just the cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
And number one is this one. I mean, this is probably a legit one to try and get but it's expensive. 76 bids for this thing, ended up at $36.50.
Is that the error?
Black foil cover lethal protector, denim lethal protector.
That's
an 8. This one's not even graded. A CBCS 8.0 gold foil sold was the best offer at $400. Hey, Jedi Junior is with us. He's in Houston. He's at a anime con or something in Houston.
Nice. Tell him to take some pictures, some videos.
He was posting some stuff on IG earlier. This is old stuff. I didn't take this old stuff out. No, oops.
I have that.
You did not see that.
That's a good book.
All right. That is it. Does anybody have, well, if there's nothing else to show, fellas, we'll go right into collectibles. We'll see what the bang some furries. Yeah. I'll have to find out.
Yeah. Don't pull on the tail. That's all I'll say. Don't pull on the tail.
Just make sure. Yeah, never mind. I'm not even going to go there.
Move along.
He's all right. Collectibles. I have a really good meme for Dom this week. I think he's going to really enjoy it. All right, collectibles. Here we go. Way ahead of you, Joe. Oops. My memory's only bad when I get. Well, I can't say that.
I think you're talking to your son.
Huh?
I think it's talking to your son.
They're always talking about my memory, and yeah.
No, I think he's asking your son.
Oh, what? Yeah, no, but I'm just kind of responding. I don't know what happened to my memory either. I'm good with faces. I'm not real good with names. I'm pretty good with faces, though. I'll remember a face. I just can't remember names.
Yeah.
All right, let's get moving. Joe, AOA is getting me sidetracked here. All right. No, you know what? This ain't right. Son of a.
Nope.
I'm disheveled.
That's right.
Huh? There we go. Let me start over.
Right.
There we go. Now we got it.
There we go.
Funko. Here you go.
Some Funkos. All right. So there's a bunch of stuff that's on Entertainment Earth and new stuff that's dropping. You shuffled it around a little bit. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we got a couple more Office Pops that are coming out. You know, the episode with the jogging, the jogging episode when he dresses Jesus and stuff like that, which is kind of funny. But
oh yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
I had already built this slide just in case you weren't able to build slides today.
Yeah, we got the Torah. What's it? All right. So we have some Overwatch Pops that are dropping soon. There's no date. Also, new Office Pops. You have the running episode where everybody's fun run Dwight, Michael with Check, Fun Run Andy, Michael as Jesus, Fun Run Meredith.
Tyson's going to get the Michael with Check. All right.
Yeah. Because the Office,
Tyson's an Office fan.
Yeah.
I have never watched. I shouldn't say never. I have not watched probably more than a handful of Office episodes.
Oh my God.
I started to try and watch it one time, but I forget if I was trying to watch it on Hulu, but it had commercials, and I was like, "Screw this! I ain't sitting."
You had to watch the episode of Doc Dwight when he was the Emperor. It was good. That episode was good.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I need to watch Park and Rec too, but
everything.
Every time I try to watch it, it's got commercials, and I'm like, I can't deal with it, man.
Yeah, it's great, Park and Rec. Yeah, so these are dropping soon. I don't know when. Just keep an eye out. Pre-orders are coming up soon, I guess.
Here we go.
All right, so the Funko Shop is coming out with another Michael Jackson. So it's a diamond collection of Michael Jackson from the Funko Shop. So the King of Pop. There's people who love the Michael Jackson pops, or the rock pops, where there's a lot of them that are dropping now. So, but this one's pretty cool. And then you have Iron Man, a Civil War Iron Man, Amazon exclusive. I think it's up on pre-order right now. I think. Check that out.
Yeah.
Got a couple of sodas. You got Haunted Mansion, Hat Box, soda coming in October. And then you have the hot sauce guy. What's his name?
Like Sriracha
Tappiato or something like
Yeah.
that?
So you got one that chases like a diamond with glitter on the hat and glitter on the shirt. That's the chase.
Oh, they took the design off his sombrero.
Yeah, but it's more diamonds, like a diamond.
But I like the design.
Yeah. I like the regular one.
Yeah, I like the design on the sombrero.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, so Friday, August 18th, if you go to Mara's game, you're going to get a for 250, the first 250, 1,200, wait, 2,500. Thank you. I'm tired over here. I'm like, I got
the Mariners.
Yeah, the Mariners. Yeah, King Felix. He was a pitcher for the Mariners a while ago, and he was.
Are the Aqua Sox their minor league team or something?
That's
minor league team.
Well, yeah, basically, but it's the Mariners game. So actually, either the Mariners game or it's going to be the minor league game that's going to be able to get that pop. Only for the first 2,000.
Go to both.
2,500 people. Jesus Christ!
If you got to have it, go to both games.
Yeah.
Put it online. So they got this coming up on the 26th of August. They have this Funko ice cream flavor of the fun. It's like a special day where they're going to have different pops. They'll have exclusive pops.
I thought Funko was making ice cream now. I was like, no, stop.
So it's basically an event. So they probably will have ice cream there, but it's also an event where they'll drop new pops at that specific site. So there might be something that you can only get there. And that's the 26th of August.
I would get Carvel pops if they did Carvel pops, like Fudgy the Whale and Cookie.
I'm surprised they haven't did that yet. They have Mr. Softy. Did you do the Mr. Softy pop?
I did not get the Mr. Softy pop.
Yeah.
I don't really know
Mr. Softy. They have some good humor, the good humor ones too. I like the Hostess. They have the ding dongs and the freaking ring dings, and they got that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. But I only have room for
so much.
So this dropped, Captain America, a metallic Captain America from Endgame.
AOA, you getting it? Are you getting it, AOA? You getting it?
Yep. So it glows in the dark and metallic Endgame, and then this is dropping soon. So they have the sounds and lights R2D2, which eventually the program sounds and lights C3PO, and I'm hoping a Boba Fett down the road. Now, I'm not going to get it. I have the Darth Vader already, and I actually have the 10-inch Darth Vader one, and I also have the Kylo Ren that makes the lights and sound noise.
I kind of don't want to move on until AOA answers us if he's getting this or not.
I said I wouldn't throw it away, but never buy a Funko.
Okay. All right, so look. So Steve, this is what I'm talking about. They have a PX exclusive of the Ranger Slayer, and then a glow in the dark chase. So the glow in the dark chase looks better than the NFT Dragon Slayer, and people complaining. But you know what? It's a new character that Funko's trying to capitalize off, because apparently that character appeared in the comic book, and she's a hot character. So then you have Raymond Sokana from Jujutsu Kai.
Yeah. I think it's
Anime.
Ryan and Sakuna.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool. I like the artwork on the face.
This is a lunchbox exclusive.
Yeah, box lunch. Box lunch is like a sister.
Box lunch.
Box lunch. Yeah.
Joe's Julian said, "How did we lose $73 million this quarter?"
You know why?
Funko.
They lost $73 million because they overproduced stuff. People aren't buying. The big corporations that were buying their stuff can't even sell the old stuff. Funko lost their way because of being greedy. They should have stayed the shop that they were and have the little exclusive places help.
Well, this will bring them back right here. I don't know what that Russian writing is on there, but
I actually had that without the writing, but so apparently it's a skating Barbie and a skating Ken 2-pack that's dropping soon from Barbie the movie.
Well, that'll save Funko.
Yeah,
Barbie.
Well, so Funko's dropping the 30% of their thing, so they're gonna be cutting things back. So here you get a Spider-Man mug, which I actually like the mugs. Yeah, I like the mugs.
They should do more of that and lunchboxes.
And lunchboxes, yeah. You keep making lunch in bags. The Overwatch, they have 4 new Overwatch pops that are coming out. Sigma, what is it? Lucio,
yeah.
Quinn, and Kiriko.
Kiriko.
I think I put this in there twice.
Yeah, I think you did. That's okay. Yeah,
I put this in for Dom. How have you not talked about this yet, Dom?
You know what? So they re-released the prototype helmet again. I actually have it, and it was selling for crazy money on eBay, between $300 and $500. They actually re-released a couple items, which actually Hasbro is going to release all the Star Wars figures that are hard to get, the Black Series, that people are paying crazy money for. They're going to re-release them again. So this actually dropped, and I was actually thinking of buying a new one, another one just to have, and maybe give it to Astro to do some work on it for me.
Oh, to paint it up?
For you?
Yeah.
That's cool. It'd be a good idea.
I'm thinking about it, so I'll probably do it. Yeah, so they dropped the new Black Series Ahsoka Tano Force lightsaber, which it's good, $250.
Looks like a samurai sword.
No, it actually looks pretty cool though. It does look awesome though. And we touched on these already. These already dropped the pre-orders. They actually dropped yesterday, the pre-orders. And on Hasbro, they sold out on Grand Admiral Thrawn and one of the other characters, the vintage collection. But
Pete will be happy. We have our plastic windows back.
Yes.
Yay. Here's the GoFundMe campaign.
So TF Source, they produce third-party Transformers, and look at this Optimus Prime. Look how badass this Optimus Prime looks. It transforms, and these are his weapons and hands. I like this.
He's in that Roman Reigns stance.
Yeah, I like that. But it's also more anime style type of.
That's a good one.
So
I like to see this parking. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Diddly.
So they're coming out with 2 Black Series Carbonite, Ahsoka and one of the Administrate's guards. So I don't know. The Carbonite, I do not like Carbonite. The only thing that was good Carbonite was the Boba Fett figure. And maybe the troopers, the stormtroopers. But regular figures.
Have they done that figure before though, Dom? Have we got the Magistrate figure before?
No, this is no, they're actually dropping one soon, but this is the second. So they come out with a 2-pack, so it's gonna be a different mold, different from the single.
Yeah.
I don't know. Grief Cog is still sitting on racks. The friggin' the Carbonite ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So McFarlane's dropping some sketch edition gold label 6-inch scale figures.
Cool.
Yeah, I like the black. The black and white looks cool. I like the sketch looking. It's different, unique.
Mm-hmm.
And also, this is dropping. So this is, I think, Batman when he was not the samurai, but the was it the knight? Was he? This was the
Disney Primal or something like that.
Yeah, DC Primal. Yeah. See, actually, look, McFarlane is actually really putting out some good stuff. Too bad I don't collect the DC figures. Look, so he's dropping these soon in the fall. You have from Batman and Robin, you have the Batman, Poison Ivy, Batgirl, Robin, and Mr. Freeze, and then you have Fire. Was it Fire?
Firestorm.
Firestorm,
Yes.
Hawkman,
Yes,
and
yeah, like-
Superstar. What happened to Carbon? What did he say? Yeah,
He's one of the, I think he was being
is shiny,
joking. Carbonized equals shiny. Yes.
Yeah, shiny, yeah. Like this bike. This is the Robert
I don't remember
Pattinson.
if we talked about this before or not.
I think we
I think we did.
I think we did.
$1,000 for this thing. Shiny.
Yeah, it's a big one, man. It's friggin' 19 inches high, 22 inches wide, and 12 inches deep. You said deep.
Yeah, check this out, Dom. Dom's ordered this one already.
Oh, I got this ready. Yeah, I like these statues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sultana, Arabian Nights.
See, if I didn't have the Funkos back here, all these friggin' rusty, slutty
It would be more fun to look at if you had this back there.
all back here, all these lusty, slutty statues.
$435. Not a terrible price for 17 and a half
You
inch.
can actually have $435 and get more bang for your buck in another country. So
They don't have a Zantana. I figured they did. Maybe I'll look for one and bring it up. It's probably not a new one if they got it.
I think they have a Santana figure. I think so.
Joe is just killing it tonight. Everybody else is just like
yeah.
everybody else is just second place. I gotta find, man. How come I can never find these?
That's a good one.
That's funny. Yeah, we've seen this already. So this is the Spider-Man 2099.
Okay, never mind. Moving on.
Yeah, these are cool. It's a limited edition of 2000. Back to the Future. Limited one per person. $125 each, which is not bad.
AOA's okay.
Month seven.
All right. Hang on. I mean, that's
You
not.
gotta give one.
Yeah, I gotta. Do I have another one? I gotta survive.
That's a good one.
Hey,
I gotta find
Styx,
some new ones.
do you have the Transformers gigawatts, the Transformer that came out for the crossover with the
I think I do.
you do?
Maybe it may. I know. I remember it coming out. I don't know if I ever picked
They
it.
had two versions. They had one that had numbers on it, and then one that didn't. The one that didn't was a regular release. The one with the numbers was like a Walmart release. That was it.
Right.
All right. So here, this is I showed this on the Star Wars show. Just a picture from the back. Now they finally had the whole thing with Moff Gideon as with the Mandalorian armor. I am getting this.
Yeah, they did a good job with the face. I always have to give credit when they do a good job with the face. This is a pretty good job.
I definitely want to get it. I like it. I like the armor. I do.
Well, I got a question real quick on Gideon.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone ask this or answer this. Is Moff Gideon from Mandalore? Is he a Mandalorian?
No, he was with the security part of the Empire. You see the people that went after Andor, the security bureau. He was part of that.
Right, but did he defect to there from Mandalore?
No, he just was very fascinated with the.
He had nothing to do with it. He just took up the mantle of being a Mandalorian.
Yeah, not that we know of yet. Anyway,
when they had the Purge of Mandalore, he was there. He took the Beskar and stuff like that. He was just very. He was a Mandalorian fanboy. That's what he was.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so he wanted to be a Mandalorian. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if the chat's frozen again. I haven't seen anything. I don't new stuff in a while.
This is pretty cool, man. Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of Eddies. I don't think we've talked about this one. I think this is a new one, a new pre-order anyway. They have a couple of Eddies, but this is
I'd get this. Not for $350.
Did you get the Eddies from Funko? All the different Eddies that came out?
No, I would only get this one, the Egyptian one.
I like that too. Yeah. There you go, Jedi. For you, all for you.
That's tempting, man. I mean, yeah. So these are, I think, $95 a piece. If you get the set, it's 150. That is just the prints. They are limited to 150 a piece. You can get them framed and all that, but you're going to pay a lot more. If I were to get this, I would probably just get the C-3PO.
Of course you would.
But I don't know. I'm still waiting. I'm still freaking Sideshow is slow as fuck, man. They are. They're gonna have to catch up a little bit before I start buying more stuff from them because I feel like they're way slow on their turnaround.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some fig pins. So they have Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming out with a 5-pin set that's coming out soon, and then AMC with Disney 100. They're coming out with black and white versions of Donald Duck, Daisy, Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and Pluto. So if you're a Disney fan, these fig pins are for you.
I'm kind of mad at Disney right now.
Why what happened with Disney?
Because all their 100 stuff is all based on their cartoon stuff, none of their live action stuff.
Well, soon, I think soon. They're desperate for money. They have to put out some stuff. They have troubles. They got to pay some bills. So
yeah, I get that, but at least put one or two out.
Yeah, no. I think eventually. So
those are the ones I like.
PowerCon is coming up, and these two He-Man and Skeletor pieces are limited to the PowerCon that's coming up. And now,
Dom knows this. This is another little peek inside Jedi's world. Dom knows this. I love those little Skeletor.
The cartoon. Yeah, I love those.
I love those things. I can't get enough of them.
Goes, you can't get gonorrhea.
Every time I see Skeletor now, I can't. I just laugh because
you can't. You can't get gonorrhea for eating meat. Till next time.
Yeah. Hot dogs are just erect Vienna sausage until we meet again. I love those things.
If you poop black, you're gonna die. Till next time.
Until we meet again.
So they also have fig pins coming out with new mini fig pins. So, of course, you got mini bitty pops, you got fig pins. So
why not have mini fig pins? We've done it.
Exactly.
Yeah, why not?
So I'll probably get the Star Wars ones when they come out, of course, the Boba Fett ones. But yeah, other than that,
an orphan selfie is a family photo until we meet again.
I like that. AOA, I buy fig pins. I got the Boba Fett ones. Actually, I'm selling. I have Star Wars ones. I'm selling. So if anybody's interested,
I stuck my toe in that water and it got cold real quick. I was like,
yeah. I was trying to get all the Star Wars ones. I just can't. It's too many. I stopped buying.
Hello.
All right, so I had to put this. Hello. Listen, this statue is hot.
Got a little under booby.
Look, I'll tell you this. For all what I was saying,
what's sexier, side boob or under boob?
Under boob.
Under boob.
Under boob, definitely. I agree. Under boob.
Well, listen, I'll take back what I said that you have women counterparts for every male hero, this and that. If they all look like this, I'll take it.
She's almost out of uniform.
Yes, she is.
She's got that sultry stare going with her. They did a good job on this one.
The statue's really good. I would put this in my bathroom. I would put this in the bathroom.
Who is this? Who did this? What company? Dom doesn't tell me what companies they are.
All right, so this company is CBI. The same company that was making the other statues that come out. I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
CBI.
That's for here. I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. There we go. Hold on. Do it right now.
God bless Krypton.
There it is. So CBS Labs.
Pornhub.
CBS Labs. That's who made it.
I gotta get more. I gotta. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I feel like I just have to.
Well, she's like her power. Her power is like Viagra. It gives a
Skadoosh.
Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Cosmic wants to know how much. I think we all want to know how much, Dom.
There's no price to it. There's no price.
No price. They're giving them away.
Oh, here. There's no price yet. It just said message. You got to message the person for a price.
Oh, did somebody make
Are
it?
these customs?
Yeah.
Are these custom jobs?
Yeah, CBS Labs is actually a custom. They make all these statues.
Oh. I didn't think this
I'm
was
sorry.
DC approved.
I'm sorry, guys. We got to move on. We can't be.
Now for the guys that like guys, we have Rick. Rick.
Rick Grimes.
Right. So Walking Dead. This is a 1/6 scale. $179 for this, and it's by 0330.
3-0.
Yeah.
Well, not a bad job on the face, from what I can tell. So,
This is a custom as well.
Rick Grimes.
I don't know.
Actually,
Dom, is this a customs company too, or
no?
is
This actually they're part of a sideshow. They work. If you look at his face,
it's a
it looks like
sideshow.
Bradley Cooper from Hangover.
Yeah, that's Rick Grimes. I don't know his name, but Dom, why?
Hey,
Look,
Ken,
you put this in.
Ken was the best part of the Barbie movie, or what I've been hearing.
I'll never know, but
It's a Ken doll. And you know what's funny? This is hard to find.
it's hard to find.
Hey,
Wonder
no,
Boo.
we're not. We don't have on the booth for Rick Grimes. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's like the Allen doll. The Allen doll, people are buying the Allen doll like crazy.
Right, I can't look at it any longer now. Let's move on.
All right, so here from the same place, TF Source, the third party, the new Optimus Prime as the moon. Like it's like the moon truck, the moon landing vehicle, like for the. I like that.
Is this from Space 1999? What?
No, I think it's the moon, the moon vehicle, the moon on the moon.
Oh.
So,
He did look like Ric Flair. Yeah, you're right. He did. He was kind of dressed like Ric
but
Flair.
I like this is cool too. So the third party. So Optimus Prime, the key candidate for all the Transformers.
All right,
That's cool.
interesting.
And then last but not least, Nerves of Steel, Wings of Steel, Silverhawks. But here you got the fourth series in the Silverhawk collection. What you know made me laugh? So the bad guy, what's his face from Silverhawks, had the same intro as friggin' Mumra. Ancient, he used to say something different. Mumra should say ancient spirits of evil, transformed as decayed form to Mumra, the ever living, and then he had something that was just similar to Mumra when he transformed.
All right, we'll leave it.
Yeah, leave it. It's easy on the eyes. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
We'll leave it at the high point of the collection.
And if you notice, I had to put the backside picture up too. I had to.
Yeah, of course.
I had to. Moonstar, thank you. Monstar. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? When I left and came back, wait a minute, it took the slides out. Hang on a second. I should be able to pull it right there. You go.
That's right.
All right, meme of the week. This is just for Dom. If you remember, several weeks back, we did a red meat for Dom for cosplay. And this, I don't know if this is a new one or maybe I just didn't find it or I didn't stumble across it last time. But yeah, I think Dom's going to get a kick out of this. But this is only PG, not even PG-13. This is not.
Okay, PJ, here we go.
Yeah. Snack Panther wants to know what Wakanda sauce you want on your nuggets.
Oh. Good one. I like that.
So this will always, wasn't it Joe that said Spider-Man shot gravy? Was that Joe that said that? That's a classic. That's gonna make our end of the year show. I think I think I almost fell out of my chair on that one.
Snack Panther. I like that.
Snack Panther. All right, we made it. Oh, we had some technical difficulties.
We battled through it. We did good.
Persevered.
Made it through it. Looks like we made
And,
it.
yeah, those technical, it's still bummers, man. Because I think I would have loved to have gotten the chat. They're the best part of the show, so I would have loved to have gotten the chat's reactions.
The chat makes the show.
The letters, so
especially BK and AOA. They got to keep it coming.
Joe is one of a kind. He's always cracks me up.
Keep them coming on all the shows. You make our days.
Yeah.
BK is a good sport.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Topic one is great. Everybody, I tell you what, everybody.
I don't take AOA's criticisms personally.
You gotta laugh. I love the trolling. You got to keep doing the trolling.
Yeah.
Listen, and I can tell you, every week, it's the chat is what makes these shows tick, because I love their input.
This was the best one ever. All right, so we'll come. I don't know if we're going to do headlines again, because I don't know if I can find any new headlines. I had to go all the way back to 1990 to get those headlines. We'll see.
We have to start doing.
But I'd definitely like to do the letters to get off my lawn again. So.
Yes.
But we know what we need the.
Thank you for writing in.
Chat. We need your chat. We need to help. We need the chat's help, man. We want to be interactive. So give us some, ask us some questions, because you guys are funnier than we are.
I have everything to piss me off. Something always pisses me off. So I guarantee next week there'll be something else that pisses me off. Guarantee.
Hey, remember, Dom, it's better to be pissed off than to be pissed on.
That's a good one. Exactly. It's true. Well, look, I'm going to.
He almost got pissed on the subway this week.
There you go. Listen, I'm going to freaking.
That guy almost turned into Electro.
I'm going to be pissed off because it's going to be freaking hot in Texas. So I will be pissed off.
Yeah, but you're going to Texas, man. I mean, God, Texas is awesome.
I really want to go to the Dallas toy store, the Dallas vintage toy store that's over there, that big toy store they show. I want to go over there, and hopefully it's close by to where I'm going to be for the time being. So, and I'm actually going to go.
Dom's going to come back. Dom's going to come back with guns and all kind of.
There's also another YouTuber, Trial by Gods. Yeah, I'm gonna meet up with him. I'm gonna try to meet up with him when I get out to Texas. He's from Texas, so.
All right, well, Dom. So like I said at the beginning of the show, we got to get with Pete to see if we're gonna do a Get Off My Lawn show next Friday or not. I don't think I would say odds are it may be some sort of substitute instead of a Get Off My Lawn show. It may be Marco and Pete and Styx and 00, whoever. They may have something, but hopefully they find something to fill the time slot, because I'm almost positive I'm not going to be able to do it, because I'm going to be in a workshop, and because of the time difference, I won't get out in time.
Well, I told Styx, but when you left, that I might be able to make it on the Friday, because I don't get to Texas until leaving at 6 in the morning. I get there 8:45, 9 o'clock in the morning, and usually Friday I'll probably do a couple of things, and I'll be back at the hotel.
That local time.
What's Texas time? Texas is like an hour.
Texas is central, so they're 2 hours behind you guys.
Yeah,
I think.
So
1 hour.
Is it 1 hour? Okay.
1 hour. Yeah. So basically, when the time, I'll let you know how things turn out. If it's gonna be, I'm taking my computer, so we'll definitely.
Yeah. If I can get back in time, obviously I'll be on. I just don't know if I'll be able to, and I don't know how prepared I'll be. It may just be Styx and I sitting there.
Well, listen, if worst case scenario, like I said, it's like, hey, you can have
hi guys.
You can have somebody join you. There's so many people, so many guys at the on the shows. We have a special guest. Yeah. I don't know.
All right, let's wrap this up, fellas. I will see. My weekend is I got to take my dog to the spa, and then she has her spa day tomorrow. She loves it.
Gotta get her mani and petty.
They love her. She's a sweet. She's a wimp. She looks mean, but she's a wuss. She loves her spa day. Other than that, I will be I guess I'll be on the Star Wars show unless I end up getting suspended before then. I got to read some comics before. I have no
The
idea.
cosmic one, I'll be forced to spend time with my wife. Damn, we're gonna move this week.
Actually, yeah. I mean, if I'm not going to the movies or something, I'm usually at home watching TV. Reservation Dogs season 3, I think, drops this weekend, so I'll be watching that. I love that show. First 2 seasons. What's the first 2 seasons? Season 1 for sure was outstanding, and I think season 2 was good. Maybe this is season 4 that's out now. I can't remember, but I'll be watching that.
Reservation or Reservoir?
No, Reservoir Dogs was the movie. Reservation Dogs
Was the
is,
movie with
a group of Indian Native American
okay.
teenagers growing up on a reservation in Oklahoma, I think. It's pretty funny. Some parts of it has funny parts anyway.
Okay.
So I'll be doing that, and then I'll be on the Star Wars show probably Sunday. As always, take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. I'll see you Sunday. See you down the road. Keep Maui in your thoughts and prayers. Styx,
Yes.
anything?
I'll be on SNS tomorrow night. Then I'll be on Brucifer's show on Monday on his channel. Kingdom of Nerds.
Gotta keep the wife happy.
Yeah, he
right?
actually reached out to me. We talked a little bit on Messenger. We were talking back and forth, and he's like, "Listen, Mondays are free. If you ever want to come on," I'm like, "Hey,
Yeah.
so come on one day." I said, I'm free on Mondays. I get home Monday. I'm home. So
and then other than that, I'll be back here next Friday.
tots and pears.
That's my week.
All right, Dom, get us out of here.
All right, man. Listen, I'll be on the show. I'll be on the Star Wars show this week, and the rest of the week I'll be around. And Friday I'm off to Texas, so hopefully Friday I can make it for next week's show for something. But as soon as we get back, we have a really good planned show for you guys. So hopefully, yeah, it's gonna be fun. That'll be a fun show when we get it together. When we all get back together. But hopefully I am back with you guys on Friday. But if not, I'll see you the next Friday. But
this crew is the most incompetent bunch of retards and assholes in naval history.
But we will hear on Friday.
oh man,
I love that movie.
listen, like no disintegration, guys. Everybody be safe and have a great weekend. Let's get out of here. I'm tired.
Yes, yeah.